says, touch it and you die. This is the playground for the kindergarten, which is in that building over there. Got some. Okay. It rained yesterday, so they were able to mold the wet sand. Okay, see the engineering. That's good. They got a tunnel. Dang. Alright, they went all out. You can buy a garage. Got some garages over here. I don't know why they always make trash cans here so small. Yeah, like this one's overflowing. Pretty much, I guess every day the workers come around and they empty them and clean it up. It'll be gone by afternoon, but I hate it when people just kind of make a mess. They kind of take that stuff for granted, I guess. Oh, this is cool. It's a merry-go-round. Or at night, sometimes it becomes a drinking table. So, so yeah, you sit on it and you use the center table to spin yourself around. This is a weird building. They got some kind of government, as I would say, government object, some kind of government thing going on in the bottom, but then I guess at the top it's residential. I don't know, it's peculiar. Got a hardware store and kind of like an Ace Hardware kind of store there. Clinic of Bartley. It's just a playground. Huh. I don't know what the heck that is. Somebody left there. They'll do that sometimes. They just like leave their toys here. Why bring them back? What the heck is that? Stuffed animals? Yeah, it's stuffed animals. That's kind of. Oops, someone forgot it, I guess. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's for, gas, like natural gas or whatever. Oh, got an old school merry-go-round. Yeah. Helicopters. I remember my brother-in-law commented on the gutters here in the city. Why are they so big? I don't know, man. It rains a lot. It's kind of like just how their roofs are set up, I guess. But yeah, they're really big, really wide, I suppose. And this is a school. I'm not really sure exactly what the age range is. I guess it's like first grade through probably like maybe middle school level. It seems like I've seen kids like 10 or 12, maybe even 12. Or, I'm not really too sure. They got as you saw before, they got a football field and track and all that in the back. In case you're wondering, yeah, they do actually cut the grass, but as long as I've never seen a lawnmower. They'll just like occasionally come out with a weed whipper and just kind of like. But I kind of like it this way, to tell the truth. Letting it check, it's more natural. It makes I like it like that. Makes me feel like I'm in the woods or something. It's another little playground. I hear a bird. I can tell you some birds are more annoying than others. There's one that always wakes me up in the morning. Oh God, has the most annoying chirp. Oh Jesus Christ. Here we have some more gardens. Yeah, usually I guess they just go ahead and do it. You don't really need permission or anything, but just old ladies with, it's kind of like their hobby. Yeah, they'll get pretty elaborate sometimes. Oh, it's a sunflower. And is that rose? I've never noticed that one before. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are roses. Maybe carnations? I don't know. I'm not an expert. They look like, yeah, maybe carnations. Yeah, this is something you don't see at all in America, I suppose. But now, especially now, you see it quite often. Chinese cars. Chery is a brand. Geely is another brand. I mean, there's many. I've been seeing like just new brands all the time. Like, oh yeah, and yeah, this is you can see this emblem here. This is UAZ, and I forget exactly what it stands for. It's like 3 letters, but UAZ is it's kind of like the Hummer because it's meant for military vehicles, but then they kind of pump out the consumer, or you can get off. So this is obviously an old one with a flat tire, but this was more than likely actually used in the military at some point. And they got a little table in there. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, it probably was military. Yeah, that's cool. And this one just looks like it was in the war. But this is probably a Lada. Let me see. Yeah, a Lada. Kalina. You'll notice Rus, and then it says 178 with all the license plate. That three-digit number. Sometimes it's two. I guess it can be one. I don't really know. It indicates where, like, what oblast it's from, and an oblast is like it's kind of like a state, somewhere in between a state and a county. I don't know how to explain it. They do have like what you'd call a state, but we call those like autonomous regions. It's a whole thing, but yeah, that just indicates like where it's coming from. Ours is 178 in St. Petersburg, but in Leningrad it's 78, and that's because St. Petersburg is in Leningrad, but it's a federal object, meaning it's like Washington D.C. There's 3 cities like that in Russia, like here, Moscow, and Kaliningrad. Yeah. So that pink part of the building, we call this the Great Wall because it goes all the way down to the end there. But yeah, that pink part, the bane of my existence, because when the sun comes up, it reflects off that like beige kind of color, and it just, it blasts through my window. I just hate it. If I was only, like, I don't know why, it looks like they took off the tiling in this part. Who knows why, but they just stopped. But if I was just like one building over, I wouldn't have this problem. And here we got some of the new buildings. You can see that it's a pretty big complex. That one's gated in. It's probably like 10 years old, I would guess. I'm not really, all these fucking things. Pardon my French. These things, man. Oh man. They're so annoying. You don't hear them, and they just come up behind you like you're walking down the sidewalk, and sometimes they park them like perpendicular, so like it's just taking up sidewalk space. And sometimes like when the sidewalks is very narrow, yeah, it's just annoying. Yeah, you can see this is another new building. This is Victory Street. Победы улица. The heck? How is that even possible? Came off its little hinge there. Another new building. Got a yoga studio. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but it always reminds me of, it's like kids playing Be Careful, but it looks like they're dabbing. I don't know. That's what it always reminds me of. Gatos. What the hell do they? Oh, it's a salon. Oh, got a Porsche. Good for you. Oh, what the hell? This is always weird to me. It looks like it used to be kind of like a gateway or whatever, but they sealed it up. I think on the other side, it's actually business. So I have no idea why it's like that. Oh, yeah, this is the headquarters of a courier service. This is interesting. This brand of car, Skoda. From what I understand, basically, they more or less license the, let's just say, the blueprints or whatever from Volkswagen, and then they make them themselves, but they're kind of like Volkswagen clones, and they come from, East Europe, like Czechoslovakia. I could be wrong on that, but something like that. And I got my teeth cleaned here a few months ago. My tooth. That's what it says. I was just about to say I like this time of day in the morning because it's the one, there's so many, well, you can see all the apartment buildings. There's so many people around, and it's kind of nice to get out here when there's no people, but there's some older people just hanging out, chit-chatting. Over there once, I think it's like last year, I saw some guy had like, I think, oh, yeah, an electric vehicle, but he lives on like the 3rd or 4th floor, and he had a wire going down from his house. I think that's, yeah, that's, yeah, this is right there. So from there, I don't know if you can see, but there's a wire going down from up there to right here. And this car, it's a Prius, okay. So yeah, you can see. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, they have a lot of these here, these little workout facilities. Oh, some big beer. Yeah, it's weird here. You'll never find liquor in a plastic bottle. It's always glass. But it's possible to find beer like that one in a plastic bottle sometimes, especially if it's like kind of cheap, beer just to get the job done. There's another little park, playground. And these buildings are on the main streets. Can't really see it from this side, but yeah, these would be called Stalinkas because there were these impressive buildings built under the order of Comrade Stalin. So they're a little bit more fancy schmancy. There's some more garages. These ones I've noticed are a little bit more dilapidated, some of them. Gotta take care of it. Oh man. Looks like, oh, we have a cave-in. What's this? Man, when did this happen? I never noticed this before. Oh wow. Oh, there's a cat. Hey buddy. Oh shit, there's a car in there. Well, I guess there was a car in there. I don't know how much good it does now. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, another one. God, it must have happened a while ago. Look at that, there's trees growing. I never noticed that. Huh. I guess because I'm usually walking on this path there, so it's crazy. These ones are a little bit more well kept. Yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, stray cats, but people definitely take care of them, especially the old ladies when they're not gardening. People leave food out for them and stuff, but they keep the mice out of the building, so good for them. Another playground. Oh, there's probably, yeah, that's probably for kindergarten. Yeah, it looks like it over there. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's Dusky Sutton, number 62. So you notice there's one near me and there's one here. That's because they're usually just like two classes or two groups, maybe three, and they just kind of like, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Link and Co. What the, like, so, okay, Lincoln. I mean, it looks fancy on the outside. I don't know. It must be Chinese, and that's hardly a hood ornament. It's just a square with two things. Okay, well, it looks, Lincoln Co. Never. It's the first time I've seen that kind. And Mercedes over here. Sign says, like, basically no parking. Don't park it here. It's a functioning gate. They they use this word. It's like it's a working gate. I guess that's the best way to translate it. Like we actually use this gate. So, and you'll see it a lot because sometimes there are gates, especially in the city center, where they're just like gates for the sake of kind of like keeping people out. I mean, theoretically, you could open them if you had like the key or whatever like that, but it just never is done. But so they make it a point to say, no, this is really like an open closing gate. And one more little, this is more like a like a park. Just another small park. Oh, those flowers smell good. Yeah, this guy I know, he was like a private student of mine from Moscow, and he was in town. So I was like, yeah, let's hang out, get a coffee. So I gave him my coordinates on the phone, and when he came here, he's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, okay, where you at? Oh, they sell flowers over there. And he says, well, I'm near a park. And I'm like, dude, that that does not help. There's like 5 parks in this like, I guess you'd call it a courtyard or whatever, the yard anyways. Anyhow, so chill Saturday morning. Just thought I'd share it with you guys. Oh, some more flowers. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Have a good day.